Hi, we're Jenn and Jill. Thanks for watching our channel. Today we are going to talk about kitchen gadgets.
Kitchen gadgets!
So this would be kind of like the first one that we do because there's so many like great kitchen gadgets and
Like so many.
yeah, we just felt like we'll start with the most important ones that we feel make our lives easier every day.
Yes, the basics.
And then we can do some more of like just like the fun ones or like other ones that are just good to have. So
Yeah.
So maybe we should start with like pots and pans to start with. Like, so as you probably are aware, like using anything with Teflon is not good for you. Teflon is a chemical. It's really toxic. There's actually been lawsuits against the company that created it, and it's really dangerous. It's cancer causing. So if you have anything that's like non-stick and it's got that like black coating on the inside, that is Teflon. And I don't want to scare you. I used it for a long time even knowing that it was toxic, and you have to go with your budget, and if you can't afford to buy something right now, use it. But just have, maybe on your radar that at some point you'd like to buy something different. And there is a really affordable collection that is ceramic, which is what someday I'd like to have. And it's like less than $100 for the entire collection. So it is totally affordable to make a change, but just so you're aware. But
Or you can just get like one at a time.
Yeah, or like one at a time.
One pot, one pan.
I completely did like a 180 because my pans were like that coating was, if your coating is scraping off, you need to throw it away. If it's getting into your food, you have to throw it away. And that's kind of where I was at. And then my husband was like, she can't decide if she wants cast iron or stainless steel, so he bought me both.
Really good husband.
Yes. So these are two options, and then ceramic is the third option. Actually, and ceramic is what I would say is like the best. And then, cast iron and stainless steel are probably on par with each other.
Makes me feel like Rapunzel.
So cast iron, they have different benefits to them.
Yeah.
And I use them both for different reasons.
Cast iron is cool because you can put it like on a fire.
You can, or like right into your oven.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
I like cast iron.
Cast iron there's some tricks to using it, like hot pan, cold oil. Let it heat up first, put your oil in, and then put your food in, and it'll be nonstick, especially if you get a good season on there. And stainless steel is a little bit opposite, but you can also get a nonstick with that. And then I use like a straight avocado oil spray, like nonstick spray. It's just avocado oil, and that's what I use like in both of those pans if I need like a nonstick. So, and you have cast iron?
I have cast iron, and I used to have copper that I got rid of.
Oh yeah, the copper would not be a good idea. Copper is very pretty, but not something that you really want to have.
Yeah, and I actually think it was like copper, like coated with copper. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't have it for very long because I was like, yeah, copper. And then I got it, and it was like the next like month. I was like, oh, this isn't good. So I didn't have it for very long, but yeah, I have cast iron, and I have one ceramic, like it's like a bowl pot.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I really like that one, but it's not very big. I would like a bigger one because I really like it.
So I will in the comment or in the description we'll link. We'll put a link for everything that we're talking about so that you can go check it out and see if it works. With your budget. At least start researching stuff. There are options out there, but so I'll put a link for the cast iron and stainless steel that are good quality, and then also the Greenleaf brand that is the ceramic set that's super affordable.
Are those the ones that like on the commercial? There's like an infomercial, and they like put an egg on there, and they're like whoosh, whoosh, and it's like slips around. It might be. I don't know.
I don't know. They're just like the most affordable ceramic that I've ever found because I can't think of what the brand is. They have beautiful ceramic stuff, but I always figured like a whole set was going to cost like $800, and so I was like, but this was literally like $85 for an entire set.
Yeah, link it. I want some.
So we'll drop.
I'm gonna click that later.
So okay, this is like my absolute favorite thing. I literally went to a Pampered Chef party, and this is the only thing I cared about. Which Pampered Chef has amazing stuff.
I have something from Pampered. I have something from Pampered Chef. Let me show you. This is my Pampered Chef thing.
They're so like some of the little gadgety things.
Yeah.
They're little orange peelers.
Yeah, it's amazing. Have you ever used one of these?
Yeah, we had them growing up.
It's so
They're so
awesome.
fun.
My mom got it for me in my stocking this year, and I was
You're
like, oh, let me try it. And I was like,
This is amazing.
is a life changer.
Like little gadgets that make your life easier.
yes.
So I went, and this was the only thing that I had intentions of buying, and I ended up buying some stoneware too because I love the stoneware. For like it just cooks so evenly. So I ended up buying 2 stoneware pans, and this I might have bought something else. I don't remember. But this is a garlic press. We eat a ton of garlic, like so much garlic, and I got sick of just chopping it up all the time. So now all I have to do is just open it up, put it in, and
Squish it through.
it comes out. So anyway, these are really great. It was like $15, so
Worth it.
totally worth it. Okay, so on the tortilla episode, you saw Jillian and her husband making tortillas with a tortilla press. First of all, you don't have to use a press. You can totally roll your tortillas out,
But
the press makes
so much easier with the press. We made tortillas, I think, like twice before we got the tortilla press, and it was like, first of all, they're ugly because
They're not like round.
I rolled them out, they were like, "Rah, rah," which is fine. But it also took a long time. Maybe I'm just not very good with a rolling pin, but it took a lot of time.
It's hard to
These
get
are so
it
easy because
exact.
you just roll it in a ball, you put it in there, and you just squish it, and it's like a perfect circle.
So
And
we kind of saw them
ours was like
demonstrate how to
$20,
use it.
I think.
Yeah, they're
on
like they're
Amazon.
not very expensive. So if you're gonna make tortillas, make your life easier and buy a tortilla press.
Just do it. Hashtag just do it. Okay, what else? Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, we can move these out of the way.
Okay, this is one of my Christmas presents. Because we had a set of knives, like any other person, but it was like, I don't know, they weren't like the best. They didn't really cut very well, but something that changed my life was ceramic knives.
Ceramic knives are amazing.
Like, because we do a lot of chopping, and it just makes things easier because they're like $5 a piece. I don't know what that is, but they're like super cheap, and then you can just get the sizes that you want. You don't have to have like a whole block full of knives that you like barely ever use. And then like this block is like one of those universal,
which is awesome.
like you just stab it in there. You can have like, I have this one too, which I really like for like,
it's paring knife.
yeah, it's like super sharp. I don't know what brand it is. It's German.
So
And then I have my scissors in there too.
I don't have a knife box. I don't really have anywhere to put one on my counter, but they are really handy, and this would be really cool to have if I had somewhere to put one of them.
You just put it anywhere.
Knives that are recommended would be a good chef's knife, a partoku or santoku knife.
Oh no, I don't have all my knives with
Like a paring knife would be pretty good. Like really, you could get away with like a chef's knife and a paring knife. And definitely make sure you're using the right knife for the job. Jason is so bad about that. Like he'll try to chop onions with a paring knife, and I'm like, I'm gonna walk away right now. So
I'm not gonna lie, I do that sometimes.
Just
Just whatever works, you know?
So.
But, yeah. only if there's not a clean one, like a bigger one that's clean. Okay.
Alright. So, okay, yeah.
This thing, I saw this on like a Facebook ad, I think.
Facebook
Facebook
ads.
ads, man. They always get me. I'm always like, yes, I need that. It's like got these little clips on it, and you clip it on your pot, and it like goes on any pot because it's bendable.
Oh, that's cool.
You clip it on there, and then you just pour it out, like when you're straining something, like pasta.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's really
We'll have
awesome.
to send a link for that so we can get it in the description.
I'll have to try to find it. Kitchen Gizmo.
Kitchen Gizmo.
Kitchen Gizmo. I like that name.
My mother-in-law is like the most amazing finder of like kitchen gadgets.
This one really changed my life. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why it's so much easier than like pouring it into a strainer. But then you don't have to like pour it back. You don't have to. I don't know. It's just.
It is nice.
It's just awesome. And then
Oh, is that a zester?
yes, it's a zester. also a peeler, but that part doesn't work as good as this thing. I don't know what that is for.
It's a zester. This is a grater.
Oh, this is the grater.
A zester and a grater and a peeler and then a juicer.
Learn something new every day. But this is the part that I normally use. Like, it's just so nice to just shh.
Yes, that is handy. And we have like a hand juicer thing. My husband tried to juice in oranges in the Omega juicer, and I was like, have fun with that. And then he was like, yeah, actually you get more juice like juicing oranges by hand. And it's less work.
Well, and if you do it in a juicer, you have to peel it.
I was like, just do it by hand. So
no, yeah.
Those things are nice.
And then I think this is my last thing. I have just this like group of strainers.
Which is nice.
And I really like having all the different sizes.
Strainer.
This
one like smaller like that, but
yeah. Well, I have a smaller one than this even, but I used it this morning. So, I mean, this is just a straightener for whatever. But then, like, these things, I love having all the different sizes because I use this one in, like, a pot with some water to, like, steam veggies. And, oh, no, actually, well, I use this one for
I usually steam with mine
depends on what I'm
the
doing.
sides. And then I'll set it, like, right in the
This
pot.
one fits, like, right in one of my pots. And then this one fits in, like, the smaller one. So it just depends. Usually, if I'm steaming, like, asparagus, it's, like, the whole thing is full. So I usually just use this one. But if it's something smaller or whatever, I use this one. And then these ones... There's a smaller one than this too, and I use to like strain my celery juice, and it's just nice to have a bunch of different sizes.
The one that I would use, like that I use for straining stuff, is it's a really fine mesh one, and I bought it from, I can't think of the website, but it was like for fermenting and like cheese making and stuff, and that's why I have it.
Yeah,
but I don't do any of those things anymore. But it's really great for straining like grounds out of your coffee or. Like pulp out of your celery juice or something like that. So like strainers are awesome. Okay, so when we talk about smoothies, I have a Vitamix, which is this beautiful thing here. And
can they see that?
Yeah, they should be able to, but maybe I'll pull over here a second. And I splurged on a Vitamix. I know they're expensive, but it's worth it. And they have like lifetime warranties. Blendtec does too. I'm really particular about the texture of my smoothies, and this will get them so smooth, like greens and everything. But it also makes soups and stuff. It'll heat them up, so I can literally put the ingredients in and turn it on to like the soup one, and it will make me a hot soup.
I know that. That's
cool. Hot chocolate, hot soup, the whole thing.
Nice.
It's really awesome. And I got mine. This is a refurbished one that I found on Groupon, and then I had like a 20% off coupon on top of that. So I got a refurbed one with the lifetime warranty and the 20% off. So it wasn't actually terribly expensive, but these are really awesome. And it has, there's lots of different ones if you go to their website. And actually Vitamix has a program too, that if you have like food, like if you have someone who's like special needs or whatever in your family who might need something, Vitamix and I think Blendtec have a program where they offer them for really awesome prices for people like that. I actually know a friend who got it for free.
That's awesome.
Because her son has some serious health issues, and so it's a really good brand. So if you have any issues with it, you can send it in. They'll like replace it or fix it or whatever for you too. So that's the Vitamix, and I know you're using Ninja.
I have a Ninja.
Which you would have seen on the
one of our videos.
Smoothie video.
Yeah. I have a Ninja, and I really like that. It has like a blender, so it's like this motor thing, and it has the blender, but it also has a food processor, and then like the little tiny blender, which I use for like dressings and sauces and cashew cheese and stuff like that. So it's nice to just have it all in one too.
Yep, I do. I can pretty much make everything in this thing, which is good. But yeah, all in one is awesome. I do have a food processor, which I was going to talk about next. Mine's in kind of bad shape. I've had it for a really long time. And set those pieces there. So if you're looking for a food processor, which is like good for making other like
hummus
and
falafel.
Falafel.
Chickpea brownies or chickpea.
The blondies.
I was gonna call them goldies.
Okay, I'm doing this backwards. Okay. Yes, it's good for stuff like that. That maybe you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. So there's like lots of different sizes of food processors. Mine was a gift, and I want a bigger one. Because I've had to, like, when I've double batched things, like, I'm like, oh, this thing is... But food processors are good. Cuisinart, KitchenAid, Ninja, like, those are all good brands. Check Amazon for deals. Some of the 20% off food basket get that at the end, too, for budgets.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Costco actually has really good deals.
I got mine from
too. This one came from Costco. So
my Ninja came from Costco. And there was, like, a deal on it, but... Even without the deal, I was like, I don't want to say how much it was because I honestly have no idea.
So this is the Omega. This is what I use on a daily basis. It's a masticating juicer versus a centrifugal. Centrifugal juicers juice at like a higher speed and faster. They're much noisier.
Yeah, very loud.
And
so they can burn like the nutrients and
the enzymes and stuff. Yeah, so because they at a higher speed. Now, if you have one, and you don't have a budget for a different one, use it. It's fine. It's better than nothing. But if you are looking, look for masticating. That's what I always tell people because they juice slower and at a lower heat, so you'll be able to get more of the nutrients, which is really good. I use the Omega. And the Omega is going to always come in like in the top 3 juicers whenever you do research for its just ability to juice, but also its longevity. So that's why it's like a good investment of your money.
Wait, what?
The ability to juice and then longevity.
Oh, longevity. I think you said fungevity.
No.
That's a new one for me.
Fungevity.
New word in the dictionary.
So that's where I was kind of hooked on the Omega at that point, and I have a couple friends who have one. But and I found mine on Facebook Marketplace for $100. But if you don't have, they run $200+. And if you don't have that, there are other options. Anthony recommends the iCock. It's around $100. Mm-hmm. Yours is the NutriHome.
I have a NutriHome. I got it on Amazon, and it was about $100. I think it was like $99.99 or something like that. But I don't know if those are on Amazon anymore. So it's like the next one that comes up. If you just type in NutriHome juicer or NutriHome masticating juicer on Amazon, there's one that pops up that's like around the same price.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Then there's another more expensive one that Anthony recommends, but it's like $500. So we can link all of those down in the comments for you, and you'll be able to check them out and see what you like the best or what works for you. But I think that's everything.
Yeah, for now.
All of our most important daily
our most prized possessions.
Kitchen gadgets that make life so much easier when you're living a lifestyle like this. So, yeah, I think that's everything. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to our Kitchen Gadgets episode here. If you have any questions,
drop them in the comments. And click the
subscribe button.
The subscribe button.
I think it's going to be over there.
Do you see it?
Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and someday our website will be available. So,
someday. Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.